This horse has been amazing for us. He's taken us on a journey. He's given everything for every rider has ever asked of them. He's fallen over, stood up, raced again, done whatever has been asked with immense cheer. We deserve to give that rider respect, that horse respect. So we chose to bring him home to retire him. We thought he was fitting that he be celebrated, and we celebrate his journey, because while we spend a lot of time looking after ourselves and other people, we often forget the animals that support us. Competitive for that, why don't you go? Try badminton.
Good afternoon. Thank you, John. But today is all about Algebra. Algebra is a small horse with a very big attitude, but he's brought me to get to know John and Julia so much better. And what he's been able to do in the sport is what a lot of people dream of doing, and that is he's been all the way around the world. But I only came into this, as John said, in the very last part of his career. The person that really brought him to the top level is Natalie Blundell, who's standing over here, and Natalie is from Harden. Natalie grew up in Harden, I grew up in Culcairn. Both towns are about the same size. And so you don't have to have the biggest opportunity come from the biggest town or the biggest city to be able to make something happen. It all comes back to working hard at what you love doing. Natalie took Algebra from the beginning of his career through to the top level. Then she came back to Australia. Algebra stayed in the UK. I've competed in for the last 2.5 years. And it has been an experience for me in the fact that I haven't ridden a horse so small with so much power and so much right attitude to want to do the sport. You can applaud, he loves applause. Now I shall explain. So, I would like to finish it at that. Algebra doesn't need to perform anymore. He's performed incredibly well over the years. He's had a great life. He's given everyone that's been involved with Algebra, of which he's had many followers on Facebook. He's had many friends of Natalie's following his career, and people that have followed my career have also followed Algebra. He's been a wonderful horse, and it's now time for him to do his last lap, but before he does his last lap, he's going to have a little rug put on him, and this rug, just to keep him warm with his winter coat, he will get back to the Australian climatic conditions shortly. But with this rug on, this rug shows all the places that he's been and the events that he's been at around the world. From Adelaide, Sydney, Melbourne, Warwick, Monte Libretti in Italy, to Arras de Pan in France, to Sopot in Poland. He's been around the world, and now he's got 2 times around the arena for all of you to applaud him. Oh, with Julia attached on the back. And I forgot Ireland as well. And Wiesbaden in Germany, and Waregem in Belgium.
Oh, well, we have cake for algebra. So the actual thing about algebra is today is actually his 20th birthday. So, so we have a cake and presentation, and I understand it will be sliced up and shared. I don't think it's got anything in it that algebra wants.
But we have here this is for algebra. Yes. So this is how a healthy horse has a healthy life, by eating carrots.
So I think this is the end of it for algebra, in that he's no longer competing in eventing, he's no longer competing at the top of the world. He's been to the journey, and he's been on the journey. He's taken a number of riders to amazing success. He's got a huge following. His job now is to enjoy retirement. I think Rachel is going to ride him a couple of days a week just to keep him occupied. And he's got a foal or 2 sitting down in the paddocks that he has to boss around and teach to be good horses like he's been. So thank you very much.
Algebra started as a racehorse. Country town, New South Wales, and then has gone onto the world scene. It's almost a fairy tale story as to how he started in racing, wasn't good enough to be a top racehorse, and then started with Natalie Blundell from Harden, central New South Wales, to go onto the world scene, and then spend 2.5 to 3 years with me in Europe competing at some of the biggest events in the world, going from England to Rome, to Sopot in Poland, to Belgium, to France, to Germany. It's just a wonderful story.